My name is Pete Chaviano. I'm a teacher at the Academy of Academics at Lively in Tallahassee for Leon County Schools. And I would like to ask my Senator Al Lawson, who has been a good champion for education in the past, to look at this budget crisis that we have this year. It is a crisis. We're looking at some very serious things. We're looking at teachers being basically pink slipped, fine teachers who will have to find other places to work and teach. It's a brain drain on our schools. We're looking at the potential of many students in special programs and special needs, that those programs could be curtailed or cut or moved to other areas that those students will no longer be able to participate in. And these students will end up without the education that they need. And a lot of times when corporations or certain legislators and leaders talk about cuts to education, they talk about it in terms of business, in terms of corporate type of aspect. We're not dealing with cogs and we're not dealing with manufacturing. We're dealing with people. This is a people business. And the students are our future. It sounds cliche, but it's true. There's no excuse for not collecting the taxes that should be collected. We're not talking about raising taxes. We're talking about collecting taxes that should be collected. Get rid of the tax loopholes, get rid of the tax incentives that are helping a very small group of people and corporations that are already extremely wealthy, and it is not helping our education and our Floridians as a whole.
My name is Kimberly Black, and first I would like to thank Curtis Richardson and Miss Lorraine Osley for doing all that you have done for the schools here in Leon County. I thank you for stepping in there when we need you to step in and fight for us. Now I need you to fight for us even more. Our children are losing out on this budget cut. I'm a concerned parent for Leon County Schools. I have children here, and my concern is I want to know, these budget cuts, being that it's going to affect the teachers somehow, is it going to affect the quality of education that my child has been receiving? Is it going to affect her after school activities? Are the cuts, what am I as a parent going to have to get another job to try to help with after school? Because after school is where she gains her tutoring, it's where she gains her momentum, her learning, and it is additional resource that is used outside of the classroom. So I need to know, I don't want to see anyone lose jobs, and I know that is, unrealistic to think that no one is going to lose their jobs due to these budget cuts. But I want you to step in, and I want you to say, no, we're not going to cut education funding so to where our people and our children are suffering. And they are suffering right now because we have cut so much.
My name is Sandra Metter. I teach at Woodville Elementary School in Leon County. I realize that this is a tough budget year for everyone across the nation. And everyone looks to have their share of a very small pie. But I'm looking at teachers who work 2 and 3 jobs to make ends meet. I mentor a lot of interns who look at my paycheck after 11 years of teaching and say, but I thought teachers got raises. If these budget cuts start cutting teachers, teaching units, it will definitely impact my classroom. When they start talking about the National Board Certified, they've cut those bonuses for those teachers, I won't have that mentor coming in working with my interns, working with me. I won't have that resource to pull from.
The impacts of these cuts may cause us not to do the extra that we need to do with those students that are in failing schools. If funding is cut, then they won't be able to get the monies and the support that they will need. Because I'm in the trenches, I know that this budget cut is definitely affecting children.
Ann Norton, Ricketts High School, Tallahassee, Florida. I teach in the ESE department, reading. And I would like to thank the delegation from this district for the wonderful job that they are doing. But this is no time, I'd like for them to hold strong. This is no time to be cutting the budget. There's just so much insecurity. Right now they're looking at perhaps cutting the 7-period day, which is very much needed. The media centers in the community, they are cutting back on the hours because they don't have the personnel to have the centers open. So students are not being able to go to the public libraries as they once were and use the computers, check out books. Those services are being curtailed. Please don't do anything that would have a detrimental effect on education. We need increases, not decreases.
I'm really disappointed in our Florida legislature. And I think the citizens, the children, not just the teachers, we deserve a lot more than what we're getting. We're not getting the kind of leadership. I think there's solutions to these problems. And I don't think that any solution that's been offered has been listened to. Some of my best friends at school are the teachers' aides, the paraprofessionals. They're already only making like $14,000 a year. And it's created a lot of tension and discomfort at my school, like people not knowing exactly what's going to happen. I know that some first, second, and third year teachers are looking for other jobs right now. And nobody really knows. So there's a lot of uncertainty, which I think is unfortunate.